So today we're going to be talking about some of the things that have led me to feel great regret in life, as to show you guys that you're not alone and just to help you understand regret. Some days when I'm trying to go to bed, I start to think and retrospectively look back at my entire life, and I can't go to sleep because I've made mistakes and I've made choices that I've regretted. So many, so many choices that I regret and that I can't change. Because once something's done, you can't take it back. You can try to make amends for it and you can try to make up for it, but you can't take it back. So, more specifically, I'm going to be talking about a time of when I kind of feel like I let my friend down. So, I had a friend. This friend was really important to me. I had so many future plans with this friend, and she meant everything to me for a little while there. And we kept each other going, and we kept pushing each other to be better day by day. And all the while, we weren't judging. We knew each other's past. We knew everything about one another. We shared so much. But she she found a special someone. She found a boyfriend, and um she started like pushing me away. She was like pushing me, pushing me, and I was showing that I would be there. I was showing I would stay. I wasn't gonna leave. I was gonna leave her. She was my friend. She was my best friend, and I would have done anything to protect her and to keep her safe. But she let that boy get in her head, and she let him be a terrible influence and lead her down a path that I couldn't follow her down. And she called me one time and she asked for my help. So I did what I always do. Somebody needs my help, I'll help them. And I tried. Tried with everything I had and everything I could do to get my friend out of the situation that she had gotten herself into. I adamantly believed that she could get help and that she could become better, at least equal to the person she was and the person I knew she could be. She was destined for so much greater things than what she ended up giving herself. And if she could see what I could see in her, she would have never let that boy manipulate her. She would have never turned her back on her real friends. But what I regret most about that situation isn't that whole crazy, all the crazy stuff that happened. It was not that I went to go help her. It was that after everything had happened and everything was said and done, I gave up on her. I I don't give up on people usually. And it wasn't a choice I made easily. But, things went crazy. I was replaced, and somebody terrible was who replaced me. Somebody who led her down a path that I couldn't follow or help her with. And I don't know. It all got so crazy, and I got so upset and disappointed in her for not becoming who she was meant to be that I gave up. That's what I regret. I distanced myself and I stopped talking to. I still don't talk to her to this day. And that's what I regret. Now, if I tried reaching out, as I said, we can try to make amends. I can reach out to her. I can be like, hey, I'm sorry we kind of fell off there. It's just you made some choices that you knew I could never follow you down, and you made choices that disappointed me. I'm not mad at you. I'm just disappointed. And I'm sorry. I'm disappointed in myself too for giving up on our friendship. I'm disappointed in myself for not doing more to help you. I'm sure there was more I could have done. And my whole career path I've chosen is to help people. Everything I do is to try to help other people. And I failed to help somebody that mattered the most to me. And I'm sorry for that. And I want to be here for you again. So let's be friends. I could do that. But the damage is done. I feel deep down that even trying to repair it, even trying to keep things going, times have changed, we have changed, circumstances have changed, and there'll never be that same level of kinship, friendship, a familiar bond that there once was. And that's what I regret. I lost a friend. There's nothing I can do to make things the way they were. But this has taught me many lessons. While I distanced myself from her to protect myself and to protect my friends, because things were a little bit too crazy for us and we're having breakdowns literally every week at that moment. We're having breakdowns every week. My whole group of friends was affected. We were all mentally unstable due to this situation. We needed the distance. But that line of thinking may have been selfish. Because if we were that distraught, I can only imagine how she was feeling. And we were all distancing ourselves too. And I regret not doing more to help her. I regret leaving her behind to focus on the people I could immediately see around me who were in pain. Because that's what I did. I decided to just focus on the people around me who were in pain and check on them, make sure they're okay, make sure they were, getting better. But I lost a friend, and I truly do regret that. And I'm sorry if this video got a little weird, but trying to explain to you how much I regret this and how deep the pain is undeniably more difficult than I thought it would be. I'm not even sure I understand the complexities of the pain that I feel for this. Because on one hand, I know, retrospectively, I look back and I know I did everything I could have and everything I should have. The people I've talked to since then have told me the same thing, but I can't shake this feeling of regret. That's the weird thing about regret. While it can help us change, and it has, I make sure that even when my friends do terrible things and disappoint me, that I try to be there. I'm trying to get in contact with people who have let me down in the past and say, hey, I'm here for you. I'm sorry that we fell off. And I'm even going to try to do it to my friend who all this is the root of. But change is hard. And moving on from this regret, I feel, is even harder. Because this regret has led me to a lot of negative thinking cycles. Yeah. But the point of this video is really just to tell you guys, you're not alone. We all have regrets. And all we can do is try to make amends and learn from them. And that's what I've done. That's what I hope you guys will continue to do. I hope you got something positive from this video and that it was not just me rambling for no reason. And I want you to know that this whole concept and regret I feel has made me really want to do more studies on and like experiments on what regret is and why, not necessarily regret, but what friendship is. So hopefully around June, we're going to release kind of a documentary on my channel exploring that concept. But until But I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Have a great night, evening, or day. So have a good one, guys. And if you need to talk, feel free to comment in the comment section down below because I'm here for you guys. Peace out.